Remote working is a reality, and there's a good chance it'll be here to stay in some form or another because businesses are realizing that they can do things in a more efficient manner. So adjusting the business to the new norm will require new ways of doing things.
IT is now becoming much more strategic since the pandemic, and as a result of the pandemic, over half of the people have increased their investment in hybrid cloud.
Are people starting to go beyond using cloud and digital transformation just to provide the agility to maintain business operations and improve?
We have a book of dreams where we're dreaming about the whole value chain of a student from the time you start engaging with us, registering, and the whole learner management process.
Tech is an enabler as one component, but secondly, with the lockdown, when we went into lockdown, we had absolutely no disruption to our business. We continued as normal. Where we saw the differentiation is not everything is a cloud solution, right? And I suppose that's when Nutanix comes in.
It's probably one of the key problems that companies are facing at the moment is how do they manage cost? IT engineers, when they've got the keys to the kingdom, it can literally explode if you don't have a handle of where it's going to cost. And there's some big horror stories about that, going from 5,000, 6,000 Rand in the cloud to 100,000 Rand in a month.
When it comes to investment spend, they want to ensure they're getting value for buck. We will be looking at the commercial construct, we'll be looking at the modernization contract, we'll be looking at how they all integrate and sit together in order to derive the kind of value that enables that strategy.
We spoke about any workload, any scale all the time, and I've got to hand it to you. You really introduced the concept of anywhere. Someone got there before I did, but I think it was fantastic that you were sitting at your car and dialing in, and it really made that point about being able to work from anywhere, and also kind of pulled in some of the challenges that we face with that.
We're speaking a lot about future-proofing, right? I think often, it is difficult to future-proof if you don't have a concept of what that future might look like. If you'd asked everyone like 12 months ago what 2020 would look like, I think they probably would have had a very different story to tell.
These hackers and perpetrators, they don't wait for the next breach. They kind of create their own opportunity to kind of take you down. And if we're not being vigilant around how we engage, it does leave us at risk.
These tools that we have, it is my view that it doesn't necessarily have to be from the same people for control, but these tools must have the ability to integrate, and contract management plays an effective role to ensure that we have that cyber secure environment that we are striving for.